I'm gonna make 3 pillar candles with a black concrete base and a gold foil wraparound. It's gonna be awesome. I only have one problem. I gotta drink all this water before I start. Hi, my name is Jay Catalano. All 3 bottles are empty along with my bladder, so now it's time to get to work. Let's go. The first thing I'm gonna do is measure each bottle so I can determine how tall I want each pillar candle to be. 2 bottles are the exact same height, and being that I want different height-sized candles, I'm going to make the thinner bottle a bit shorter. And you know what they say, size matters. So with a marker, I will mark the bottles accordingly for pouring reference. The height of the first candle will be 8 inches, the second candle will be 7 inches, and the third candle will be 6 inches. The next thing I'm going to do is mark off my separation line, which is the line between the cement and the wax. To make it easier, I will divide that line in half. That means that my 8-inch bottle will get marked off at 4 inches, my 7-inch bottle will get marked off at 3.5 inches, and my 6-inch bottle will get marked off at 3 inches. Once those are all marked, I'm going to cut the tops and toss them into the garbage. Now, for those who know me and this channel, I don't like waste. So, off camera, I calculated the amount of cement all needed as well as the amount of wax I need for each bottle. To make your life easier, I will link the 2 videos that will show you how to determine how much mix and candle wax you need. As you can see on the blackboard, these are the calculations I determined off camera, and so I will utilize these numbers to mix together my formula. And listen, if you aren't good with math and none of the videos with various calculations help you out, then please go back to 3rd grade, because this is some easy shit. No, I'm kidding. Seriously, don't stress. It's not worth it. Just eyeball it and have a good time while you're sitting in 3rd grade math. So all of my calculations are complete, but I want to lubricate each bottle so that demolding is an easy process. Enter my trusty oil spray, and with just a few sprays, my 3 bottles are all lubed up. Then I'll put those to the side and start mixing up some cementol. First, I'm going to add the necessary amount of water to my mixing bowl and then add in my black pigment and stir that up. After, I will add in my cementol amount and stir that up thoroughly as well. And once complete, I will pour my mixture into the bottle. Then, after it's filled, I'm going to slightly turn and roll the concrete up the side of the bottle just a little bit, and then place a concrete candle lid underneath the bottle to tilt the cement mix, ensuring an uneven base. Doing it this way will give an organic, uneven yet artistic look to our final design. Then I will add in the wick to the center of my bottles to the best of my ability, and as you can guess, I went ahead and did the same thing for the medium 7-inch bottle as well as the small 6-inch bottle. And just so you know, having my calculations complete ahead of time really helps to keep things running smoothly and easy to follow. I mean, think about it. When you feel like you know what you're doing, things flow better. Now, some people like to wait before pouring their candle wax on top. And while I subscribe to that theory, I'm not going to wait a full 3 hours, which is the normal demolding time for us cementol users. However, I will wait about an hour so that it hardens enough so that when I place it back on the flat surface, it doesn't self-level again. And with that said, here are my predetermined numbers for my candle wax. So let's heat up some wax. Once my wax is melted, I will pour that into my wax pitcher and add in some fragrance oil once the wax cools down to about 180 degrees. Then I'm going to stir my wax and fragrance oil thoroughly and then slowly add the candle wax to each bottle. After each one is filled to the top, we wait for 24 hours. After 24 hours, it's time to demold my 3-pillar candles with concrete bases. What I love about these bottles is that they are so thin that it's pretty easy to demold. I've used other style bottles before, and these by far are the easiest to cut open. And here are my 3-pillar candles with black concrete bases. These look awesome so far, and I can't wait to seal them and put gold leaf foil around the separation line, which is the line between the wax and the black concrete. However, like all good things, we have to wait to let it cure. 3 days have passed, and now I'm going to seal each one of my black concrete bases on my pillar candles. I'm using Earth Safe Finishes Quick Dip Sealer, and as you can tell, I'm not dipping it. Rather, I'm painting it on with a sponge brush because even though it says to quick dip on the bottle, I'm a rebel and do things the way I like to do them. And it also gives me a bit more control, it's less wasteful, and cleanup is pretty easy. After all 3 bottles are sealed, I will wait an hour before adding on the gold foil. An hour has passed, and now it's time to add on the gold foil around the separation line of my 3-pillar candles. I am using Giggly's gold foil, which comes in sheets. You can get the flakes, as those might be easier to use, but I had some sheets already in stock, so sheets I use. Now, when I use foil on my items, I sometimes use glue, but these don't need glue as Earth Safe Finishes acts as a sealer, and in this case, a bonding agent. So, to make it simple, I will simply add some sealer around the portion of the same area I want to add foil to and place foil down in those spots. Then once the foil is on, I will add more sealant on top, which will lock it in for life. Yes, for life. When all 3 are done, I will put them to the side and let them dry. Are you ready to see my 3-pillar candles? Here they come. Here are my 3-pillar candles featuring bases made of black concrete and decorated with a center of gold foil. These bad boys came out awesome. I love that they are various sizes. I love that each one looks slightly different than the other, and I love that I was able to find 3 bottles that will give me the right shape to make 3 amazing pillar concrete candles. And take a look at these videos that are popping up now. They're gonna help you on your concrete, Hydrostone, and candle making journey. Until next time, thanks for watching. Ciao.